2000, when Mr. Subara was the governor of Reserve Bank of India, along with Mr. Pradeep Chandra, Principal Secretary, Industries of the government of Andhra Pradesh, the then President of FAPSI, Mr. Devendra Surana, had taken a delegation and met the governor. This was basically for the reason that the industries, especially MSME industries in Andhra Pradesh, were suffering a lot because of incipient, irregular power supply, and they were becoming sick. We had requested the governor, then governor, to relax the NPA norms insofar as they affect the state of Andhra Pradesh, so that the people, the MSME sector, which constitutes a large segment, doesn't get perpetually sick, and many people will not be forced to close their organizations. But somehow our requests for relaxation of NPAs have not met with the success which we had hoped, but we still continue to hope that you take a lenient view about the penalty clauses and other hike of interest clauses insofar as MSME and MSME is concerned, when they were have become sick in the last 24 months for reasons which are not in the control of the MSMEs, but because of the inefficiency of the government in supplying power to the MSME sectors. That's one point which we would like to make it very clear. We also brought to the notice of the Governor of Reserve Bank about the low coverage of the CGT MSME scheme in the state of Andhra Pradesh. It has not had much success here. We request that that scheme may be taken up on a priority basis, and see that the popularity of the scheme goes down well with all the members of our chambers and others also. So we welcome the recent initiative of the government, the Reserve Bank of India, in allowing license to the new banks. We hope that these new banks not only supplement the existing banks in giving credit to the institutions, but also foster higher relationship between the banks and the institute and the industry and trade, so that the industry gets benefit out of it. I would also like to bring another important point to your notice, that the micro, small and medium enterprise sector, which is a major driver of growth, unfortunately has not been receiving the same amount of attention it deserves, in the sense that the banks are not in a position, or not willing in a position, to fund MSMEs to a large extent. We have brought this to the notice of the local banks, and we also brought this in whenever we have this SLBC meetings, but unfortunately our general complaint from most of our members is that when we go to the bank, the moment you say MSME, they say that sorry, we are not in a position to fund. We request that banks be given direction that the priority sector lending to MSMEs and SMEs be speeded up and also increased, so that a lot of small industries will get benefit out of it. As insofar as the large industries are concerned, we are very much apprehensive about a lot of things which individually they will be coming up with their problems. But in general, I have brought to your notice the problems which the industry has from the micro and small sector. In the present scenario, with effect from June 2nd, we'll be having 2 states, and it is going to be a challenge both for you as well as for the chambers in trying to cater to the industry needs. We hope that the Reserve Bank of India, in its policy, direct the banks that a lot more of lending be done to these 2 states, one which is a newly formed state and one which is a restricted state but having other problems, so that the bank financing and can boost the industry and trade in terms of further infrastructure development. On behalf of the chambers, I once again welcome you to this meeting, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen.